Top on the news. Cross River State government reels out achievements. Present 3-year scorecard in education sector. Cross River State Police Command commences enforcement against unregistered vehicles statewide. Plus, NUJ South-South Zone decries worsening state of insecurity in Nigeria. Details presently. It's nice to have you on Nta Calabar Prime Time News. I'm Paul Abel. Now the news in details. Education is said to be the bedrock of any developed society, and this the Cross River State government is investing the needed resources with a budget of more than 265 billion naira to ensuring that it achieves its purpose. Commissioner for Education, Cross River State, Professor Stephen Ode stated this while reeling out achievements for the past 3 years in education sector at a press briefing held at his office. Oba Hyacinth completes the report.
Education being a primary catalyst for national development and the most efficient deterrent against social unrest, the Cross River State Ministry of Education is committed to driving economic growth by building human capital and innovation in its policies, while eradicating poverty, ignorance, and inequality that fuel grievances and social conflicts. These, among many policies, programs, and infrastructure drive have defined the progress made in the past 3 years of Governor 2 in the sector. The Commissioner of Education, Professor Stephen Ode, says 1,179,828,000 have been spent on registering WAEC students, construction of 149 classroom blocks, renovation of 50 classroom blocks, construction of 30 boreholes, provisions of 50,000 exercise books, remodeling of state library, and establishment of University of Education and Entrepreneurship at Kankpa, among others, to entrench numeracy and literacy standard in teaching and learning in the state.
For people to work and achieve results and have what we call productivity, the working environment must be conducive. And His Excellency did not hesitate. He released money. You can see this. Like in 2023, the construction of 23 classroom blocks under 2023 intervention. We renovated 7 from the amount we assessed. And we provided 7 boreholes. In 2024 intervention, which of course the money increased, we did 64 new construction of different categories of classroom block across the 18 local government. We renovated 27 schools, classroom blocks across this thing. We provided about 15 boreholes. And then we did a customized plastic furniture, that is tables and chairs. 10,009 plastic tables and furniture were supplied, distributed. And then in 2025, we have also done about 64 construction of new classroom block again. 64. 16 classrooms are being renovated. We will supply chairs, tables and chairs, plastic. They will carry it and go and keep in their houses. Some schools will supply furniture. They will go and carry it. Some schools, we gave them ICT, laptop, solar, all. They will go and cut it away.
On the insinuation on social media that the ministry is not getting approval from the governor, the commissioner dismissed the allegation, displaying several approvals from the governor, but urges the public to inform the ministry of any dilapidated structure or attention where needed for appropriate action.
If you have a dilapidated school in your area, government school, not the one that we have already built another one, you go and snap the whole one that is standing there. If that one that you've informed us is still in use, we will do our best to make sure that we ask for funds and we'll do some work there.
He therefore urged the media to verify information before publication, as the ministry will continue to sustain the giant stride of this current administration in placing education on the front burner and the policy dynamics of the state. In Calabar, Oba Hyacinth, NTA News.
You are watching the news reaching you from Nta Calabar. Don't forget you can equally watch this newscast on various social media platforms of the Nta Calabar, including X, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll go for a commercial timeout now. The news will be back shortly. To stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
It's good to have you back on the news, and now to the rest of the stories. The Cross River State Police Command is notifying members of the public that it is set to commence a statewide enforcement operation targeting vehicles operating with covered, obscured, altered, defaced, unregistered, or missing registration number plates. The action is in line with the directive of the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Olatunji Disu, aimed at enhancing public safety, strengthening intelligence-led policing, and preventing criminals from exploiting unidentifiable vehicles to perpetrate unlawful activity. Therefore, the Commissioner for Police in the state has directed senior police officers to intensify surveillance and enforcement efforts to identify and sanction violators, emphasizing that any vehicle found operating in breach of existing registration regulations will be subjected to thorough scrutiny, while offenders may face appropriate sanctions, including the impoundment of such vehicles. In a related development, the Cross River State Police Command says it got information on Tuesday, 15th June 2026, about one Idris Abdullahi who allegedly had an altercation with street boys along Marish Lesser Road that led to him sustaining injuries from the victim. However, the suspect Abdullahi traced the victim to a location and chased him to Chronicle Barracks Road, where he stabbed him with a knife. The victim, a street boy whose name is unknown, was then rushed to the hospital at the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital for treatment, but was later confirmed dead by doctors. The body has been deposited at the General Hospital mortuary for preservation and autopsy. In a release signed by the PPRO Sunday Etopa, the suspect has been arrested and the case is to be forwarded to the state CID for discreet investigation. The Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, South-South Zone is expressing deep concern over the worsening security situation across the country as state governors in the zone have been encouraged to strengthen the security architecture and tackle emerging security threats. This was at the Zonal Executive Council meeting in Calabar, where it deliberated on matters affecting the union within the zone, as well as critical issues of regional and national importance. At the end of the meeting, in a 22-point communique issued by the Vice President of the zone, Nta Calabar, the zone reaffirms its commitment to the unity, growth, progress of the Union, while pledging continued advocacy for good governance, security, infrastructural development, environmental sustainability, and welfare of journalists. Those are the stories trending on our channel this day. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Abel. Do have a great day.